Is Russian aggression going to hurt America? Does it make us less secure? And for me, the answer is yes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that should concern every single American. A new axis of evil is forming. Russia, China, and Iran are aligning their interests. This could impact our security, economy, and gas prices. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Louisiana Senator John Kennedy. Senator, great to see you. It's been a while. Are you currently working under the assumption, the likelihood that Russia will invade Ukraine?
Senator, I don't know what Russia's going to do. I don't know what the Biden administration is going to do. So far, the Biden administration has talked. We had a bill that was moving in a bipartisan manner to react to Russian aggression in Ukraine. The president shut that bill down. They will deny it, but everybody in the Senate knows it's true. Republicans have proposed a number of times and brought bills to reimpose sanctions on Nord Stream 2. The Democrats always vote against it. I know that many Americans, Sandra, frankly don't give a rat's rear end about Ukraine. They're more concerned about Joe-flation right now. But I think they should be concerned, and here's why. The litmus test for me is simple. Is Russian aggression going to hurt America? Does it make us less secure? And for me, the answer is yes. Here's why. Russia's not acting alone. Russia has a partnership with China and with Iran. It truly is an axis of evil. They are testing the United States. They're using Russia and Ukraine to test the United States to see how far they can go in Taiwan, in the East China Sea, and the South China Sea. They're going to test the U.S. to see if how we'll react if Iran gets a bomb. They're going to test us to see how we will react when they develop hypersonic missiles and anti-satellite weapons, and how far they can go with respect to cyber terrorism. Now, we don't have a good track record. President Obama blinked. He blinked in Syria. He blinked when Russia took Crimea. President Biden, or Vice President Biden, was there the whole time. President Biden blinked with respect to Afghanistan. And that's what this is all about. After this is over, whether they invade or not, will Putin and China and the Ayatollah in Iran walk away and say, well, we figured out President Biden. He's Bambi's baby brother. The issue is, will they walk away and say, well, we don't understand how President Biden walks without a spine? Or are they going to walk away and go, hey, the United States of America means business?
Let's start with Russia. Vladimir Putin isn't just interested in Ukraine. This is about something much bigger. Russia is testing how far they can go before the United States and its allies push back. If they take Ukraine without serious consequences, what's stopping them from going after another country next? Russia isn't acting alone. They have powerful friends. China and Iran are closely watching how the world reacts. If the United States appears weak here, it's not just Ukraine at risk.
All right,
and they understand that weakness invites the wolves.
When it comes to business, the American people are dealing with skyrocketing prices. I just heard you call the ongoing situation Joe-flation. Had not heard that before. But the press secretary was asked yesterday at the White House, Jen Psaki, what we are doing about these skyrocketing oil, gasoline, heating oil, everything energy related has gone up. Here is the solution the White House is offering. Listen.
We have been in touch with allies and partners, suppliers out there on the global stage for weeks now in preparation for a range of impacts of, in anticipation of an invasion or actually an impact of an invasion, both for natural gas and oil prices on the market. As I've said, and I said yesterday, for the president, all options remain on the table.
Senator, you come from energy-rich Louisiana. We've got tons of resources. So why is the White House and Jen Psaki talking about being in touch with allies and partners, suppliers on the global stage to bring down prices when we can increase production here at home and bring those gas prices down sooner than later.
I heard Ms. Saki's remarks. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? For fully over a year, President Biden and all of his appointees have had a frontal assault on the oil and gas industry. They have nominated people to the Federal Reserve who want to force banks to dry up all of their funding for oil and gas exploration. It's worked. It's worked. The oil and gas companies are not spending any capital on exploration. We are sending as much of our LNG as we can to Europe, but you know, I know life is full of contradictions, Sandra.
Yeah.
But where I come from, they call that hypocrisy. On the one hand, the President Biden is saying, well, we need to look for more energy. On the other hand, he's saying, gut the oil and gas industry like a fish, and they do it every single day.
Well, it's leading to forecasts now of over $100 oil, and some analysts even saying that gas prices could top $7. Those are bold forecasts, but maybe not out of reach. Senator, thank you, and great to see you.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, let's talk about China. China and Russia have a mutual interest, challenging the United States. China's been building up its military, testing hypersonic missiles, and increasing cyber attacks. If the U.S. looks weak in Ukraine, China might move on Taiwan. That could collapse global supply chains, especially for semiconductors. Higher prices for everything from smartphones to cars. Hit subscribe for more updates on global events. ### Segment 3, Iran, nuclear threat grows. While everyone's eyes are on Russia and China, Iran is taking advantage of the chaos. They are ramping up their nuclear program. Iran is testing the limits, seeing if they can develop a nuclear bomb. And once they have it, the entire Middle East will be in crisis. Israel, Saudi Arabia, and even Europe will be in danger. ### Segment 4, Energy prices and the economy. Let's talk about something hitting your wallet directly. Energy prices. The US government has been cracking down on domestic oil and gas production. Now, we're relying on foreign energy suppliers. That means higher gas prices, heating costs, and prices for everything. ### Conclusion, what happens next? So, what's next? Will Russia stop at Ukraine? Will China move on Taiwan? Will Iran push its nuclear program? One thing is clear. Weakness invites aggression. The US looks weaker than ever. Decisions today shape the world for decades. Hit like, comment, and subscribe. Stay informed, stay prepared. I'll see you in the next one.